Now we're going to find the Laplace transform of the exponential. We're going to use the definition and we will see where we get. Okay, and in this case, f of s is going to be the integral between 0 and infinity of et e to minus st dt. Okay, this is our function now, the exponential. Okay, we can write it as e to 1 minus st dt. Okay, now using the improper integral definition, get the integral between 0 and x of 1 minus s t dt, and after that we take the limit as x goes to infinity. Okay, let's focus on this part here before we take the limit. Okay, so here we know that in this case we get 1 over 1 minus s, e to 1 minus s times t between 0 and x. Okay, the key here is that before we take the limit, we need to make some assumptions. Here we have this 1 over 1 minus s. It's gonna be constant, and therefore we have 1 minus s times x minus 1 we plug x equals 0. So we have just 1. Okay, and this means that we care only about this limit. Let's in fact simplify this one more time. So here when we take the minus, we're gonna get 1 over s minus 1, the limit as x goes to infinity of 1 over 1 minus s to the power x minus 1. Okay, so now what happened to these limits as x goes to infinity? Okay, so we need to see this depends on this value of 1 minus s. Okay, so we need to have 1 minus s less than 0 to make sure that we get this limit going to 0. Okay, and doing so, we have 1 minus s less than 0. That means s is bigger than 1. Okay, so we impose this condition here. Okay, we impose this condition, therefore we have this limit is 0, and therefore we have, here I have 1 here because I switched here to s minus 1. Okay, and I need to have a minus here. Anyway, it's a question of plus or minus, but this one, when I do that, I get 1 over s minus 1. And this means, given that this condition here, by taking s bigger than 1, I have this limit is 0, and all I'm left with is 1 over s minus 1. This means that the Laplace transform of the exponential is 1 over s minus 1. Okay? We will need it when we solving differential equations. That's the aim of all these ones. Okay, using the definitions and trying to compute the Laplace transform by doing all these tricks. The aim is solving equation like this one. Plus y prime is sine t. Okay, with these initial conditions like y of 0, it's y prime of 0, it's 2. So we can solve this one. And even we can solve, this is very easy to solve, but we're gonna see that we use Laplace transform, we can use these ones here. Or maybe sometimes we get sine t e to t. Okay, that's why we need to introduce something that's let us have the product of two functions. Okay, but for now we focus on solving and finding the Laplace transform. Thank you very much.